What's going on? This is Brother Jay, and I'm back again with another thought of the day, man. And my thought of the day is called advice. Now, this is only going to be, or should only be, entertained by those who feel that they can use it. And if you feel that you don't need it, cool. I mean, just think of it like at a barbecue and someone made you a plate automatically. You know what I'm saying? You eat the things that you want to eat, and whatever's left on the plate is either that you're too full that you can't eat it, or you don't desire it. View this the same way as that. Okay? Now, to get in my thought point is like, you know, to the average man out here. Now, I would say the average man between, I would say, 21 to probably 41 or even 51. You know what I'm saying? Uh, being a boyfriend, fiance, husband is not an easy job. You know what I'm saying? A situationship or a hookup is easy as day. You know what I'm saying? And even that has its headaches today. And the reason why there are headaches and problems today is because many men, and I repeat this again in slow motion in case you're not catching what I'm saying, many men are forced to lie to women. And you might say, Jay, what do you mean by that? You know, no one can force you to do anything. Yes, you can. You know what I'm saying? Because if you tell the brutal, honest truth, you're going to pay for that. Because ladies, or most ladies, are not built for the honest truth. If you look at little subtle shit they do, they always want lies to back it up. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like this. If I'm dating someone, and let's say this lady that I'm dating, I dated her when I first met her, she was per se, this is just an example, that she was like, let's say 120 pounds. Okay? You know, then, you know, saying in the course of me dating her a year later, now she gained a good, 125, 130. Okay? You're like, okay, it's not outside the tolerable zone, you know what I'm saying? But I'm noticing that she's picking up a little weight. You know what I'm saying? Then the next year you're dating her, you know what I'm saying? She gains, you're saying, 140 to 145. So you're like, hey, wait a minute. This is a 20 pound to 25 pound 5 year, a 5 pound difference compared to when I first met her. So you're not dating the person that you first met. You know what I'm saying? So, as a human factor, you're expected as a human man to always readjust and compensate for the female metamorphosis and changes that they go through. But here's the fucked up part. Eventually, in the year and a half or 2 years she's dating you, you know what I'm saying? She's going to eventually ask you, what I'm saying, like, hey, how do I look in this dress? Now, do you give the truthful you or the lie that she wants to hear? If you're a smart man and you care about that relationship, you will lie. Because if you tell her the truth, not only are you going to be in an argument for a couple hours on this shit, not only are you going to crush her fucking feelings because she thinks she's cute and you telling her that she's not as cute as she used to be, you know what I'm saying? And for three, and the most important thing, is you're not getting no loving for at least a week or two. So you're suffering all these circumstances for the truth. And see, that's where my main avenue is of that, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe in, I when a woman asks me the question, I will always state the obvious. Like, which one do you want? The truth or the lie? Because I'm telling you, if you sit here and lie to your woman, your relationship will not progress if it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it depends on the maturity level of the woman that you're dating. If you're dating a mature woman, she can handle the truth. If you're dating an immature woman that always believes about, there's identity and validation and compliments and all this, then she can't handle the truth. So, me personally, if you can't be truthful with a person, I understand guys view it like real estate property type of thing. If I bought this piece of property, invest this much money into it, I'm trying to see return value for my investment. You know what I'm saying? And that's make logical sense. You know what I'm saying? So to those men, they will lie because they want to see a return on their investment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make the sense of this, which is if you have to lie, that means your relationship status is either stagnated, you know what I'm saying, or it's regressing. Because lie means that you're putting a band-aid on a big old giant, bullet wound. It's not gonna do nothing. It's not gonna heal it. It's not gonna fucking even keep the hole closed. The only thing you prevent is like germs getting in immediately. You know what I'm saying? But it's not helping the injury. So what I'm stating in layman's is that truth gets you further down the road of progress. Lies will keep you in one place where no one's walking, or someone is going to be walking backwards. Because lies don't bring progression or longevity, fruitful end results. You know what I'm saying? If you resort to lie, that means you're too afraid of the penalties that you'll have to pay to tell the truth. Now, as a criminal, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lie your ass off. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to have somebody that's your companion by your side, they're supposed to be your main lady. That's supposed to be the person outside of family that you can talk to and confide in you because y'all see each other every day. So it's a disservice to lie to someone that you see every day because for one, you're going to get caught eventually. For two, some argument in the future is going to come up about the lie you told today. Either you will bring it up, most of the time, 90% of the time it is you, because you be the main one as the man saying well, you didn't bitch about that before. Yeah, I was trying to please you. I lied to put a smile on your face. Yes, I told a lie to put a smile on your face. If I told the truth, we've probably been done and over with at that moment. And that's the truth, you know what I'm saying? But most of the simp dudes can't, acknowledge that one or say, yeah, that's the best course of action I should do, you know what I'm saying? Because they know that either they don't have game, they don't have the charisma, they don't have the courage, to flat out tell the woman the truth. Flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? And for second of all, it's about characteristics. I'm saying if I'm meant to be truthful with everybody else, you're part of society too. So you're part of the everybody else. There's no exception of the rule, you know what I'm saying? That I'm supposed to sit here and tell everybody the brutal truth, but I should walk around with kid gloves on and choose my topics carefully and stuff like that. Because I hear this many times of ladies saying that, it's one thing to be brutal and honest, but have a little, concern for another person's feelings. Why? Why am I concerned for your feelings supposed to dictate the outcome of how I'm talking to you about a subject that you probably brought up? Why am I supposed to be concerned about your feelings when that's not how I'm really feeling about this topic that we're talking about? That's not how I'm really feeling. So you're telling me to butter down, water down, massage, or flat out lie about something that you don't want to hear the butt naked truth on. So my conclusion is like this. Men, you have to be more honest with the ladies that's in your life. You know what I'm saying? If they cannot tolerate or get offended because of your honesty, it's saying that your brutal honesty is rude, then so be it. I'm a rude motherfucker. I hope, man, I'll wear that crown with honor, polishing it every week that I tell the fucking truth. And now if your ass need lies to maintain the false facade of the imagery that you're trying to walk around on, I am not your guy. You know what I'm saying? So guys, always make a mental note of this. If you with a woman that you're in love with or, have a fancy for, if you tell her the truth about a certain subject and she gets butthurt and offended, leave her alone. You should be able to handle the truth, that's being stated, especially when it's not speaking on a malicious way. If it's said with enough respect behind the tone, you should be able to handle that. If you can't handle that, then I don't understand how you handling all these things out in the real world. So men, this is your safeguard. This is how you weed out the good ladies from the shitty ones. If you're able to be honest with her and tell the honest truth on everything that's on your mind, and she's still sitting there with you, that's wifey. But if you sit up here, and deal with someone, that's offended because you're telling the truth, because you're speaking your preference and all like that, and she can't handle that and call you names, stuff like that, you dodged a couple bullets. So that's my thought of the day. Deuces.